We're on and we're at Starbucks in DeVargas, and this is our haul we made today. Part of it, man. We've got a lot of stuff, man.
My goodness. We went to the farmer's market earlier.
We went to
Some
Sprouts.
of these came from Sprouts, some came from the farmer's market.
They've been battered a bit today, but so have we. And then this is more stuff. So we are spread out and we are comfortable. So welcome to our world today. I don't know where they're gonna sit.
I thought maybe
How about-
that corner looking this way.
But what do we lean it against? The olive oil? We're gonna use the those teas. Tea.
Okay.
Tea. You heard my
These we
mom
just kind of acquired.
acquired. The universe gave them to us. Like, shit, how does this happen? If you're ever thirsty or hungry, look near the trash cans. I mean, what the hell? Something went dark here, but I don't really know what happened. It went dark, but there you can see fine. I think that happens sometimes. Yeah, I hope you guys can see us, whatever. I hope they can see us and hear us, huh? Huh?
They can see me. They can't see
Yeah, but it went dark. Oh, yeah, I got my sunglasses on. And it is on that one mode, you know. Well, they get to see my chin and my neck. That's what they usually see, so. Okay, let me turn it where they can maybe see me more. And who says we need a film class, man? We are a film class. We are our whole video shit is a film class. They're learning about film from us, dude. So welcome to our world again, and I'm a little anxious because I feel pressure. Yeah. Let me show them up close. This is from the farmer's market. So cute. And this one too.
So we got EBT.
Right now the blossom's kind of closed, but yeah. Here you go. We had to pay a little bit of cash for some shit, but
Yeah.
but look at this sandwich.
This is what you do when you get EBT. You go for a picnic and you get what is that? A Capri ciabatta. Ciabatta. We bought a ciabatta. And okay, and I got this. There's more mice feed, dude. We're gonna share.
It's a cafe baguette.
Okay. We got grapes because we're going Greek, and we got olive oil from Greece.
It's Greece from Greece.
Because we're going Greek.
And it's Greece.
We got the ciabatta, so we had to get the olive oil just because of this sandwich. You can't have this sandwich
no, and this one too. It'll be a little too dry.
Yeah.
I don't like too dry of stuff, but it happens. It happens.
Check this out.
We gotta tell them what they did to us at that place, and we have to. I think we gotta tell on them because that's just fucking rude, man.
Oh, look at these.
We've had a wonderful day, and one rude thing happens, and I'm obsessed with it. But it was damn rude, wasn't it, babe?
Yeah, it was Carolina blue pepper.
If those aren't hot, then shame on Carolina Reaper.
I'm guessing they're hot, but
I think so.
So we went to the offices of the.
Well, first we went to.
Well, we went all over the place.
Well, first, no, we didn't go to those galleries. Whatever. I can't do everything, man. We've done everything today.
We've done it all.
You want some sunscreen? I'm kind of hyped over, you know. Oh, the sun's still coming through. Just because there's clouds, in fact, it could be worse. Because we don't protect ourselves then. And it might be worse. I don't know. I don't understand refraction and all that. And then we're here at Starbucks because we have the money on my card.
Starbucks card, magical Starbucks card.
Yeah, and it keeps getting some money on it. Thank goodness. Everything's been magical, just always. You know. We won't explain it all to you. Just trust us. It's fucking magical. There's my hair, the rare view of my hair. That's the kind of hat hair. Oh, it
No, it looked like it didn't have hair for a second. But it took the hat off and the hair was
like in that movie Dune. That lady didn't have hair. She really didn't. But shit, we're trying to watch that David Lynch's Dune. Oh my god, it's like, David, I want to tell you, Mr. Lynch, that we were on your side at the beginning.
Yeah, it started out the first 10 minutes. A+. After that, I don't know. It kind of
F.
started going.
It got an F, man. The minute that, what is it? The Emperor, the Baron. Come on, what were you thinking? Were you on serious major drugs? You came up with that shit?
Yeah,
You warped and distorted and abused the book, and shame on you for that.
Yeah.
We might watch some more, but I'm not going to look at that part.
What did he think? Did he think nobody that saw the movie had ever read the book? You know?
Well, not just that. Come on. It's like, what is he doing? I think he tries to abuse his audience, and that's sick shit, man, dude. That is fucking sick. Or just being sensational. What's that about? I've been accused of that so many times in my life. Maybe it's true. I don't know. It's just like, he's probably like, it's just natural for me, and I'm like, I can agree with that, but dude, you got something wrong with you. That's all I'm gonna say. You got something wrong with you. But that's not really what we were setting out to talk about.
No. Well, we're setting up to show you our picnic, you know.
Yeah,
This is how we live large.
Yeah, we live large all the time now. We just don't have a car yet, but we will get one. I mean, we'll probably find one beside the trash can. With the keys in it and all the insurance paid and all that. I don't get it, but it's going to be like that.
Cheers, baby.
These are from Sprouts.
Can I throw it into your mouth?
Yeah. Okay, look up. Way up. Way up. Yeah, open your mouth. Oh. Baby girl.
Oh my god.
I found there's more on this.
That's good.
No, eat that. There's more on this oil. This is great CD. Okay, we've got these.
Okay.
Yeah. Take our venti water.
Yeah,
Pour it off a little bit there.
green onions. Just enjoy for a minute. We'll share what you want.
It's a busy place.
That's kind of busy. That's
There's
good.
lots of people here.
We were actually worried they no longer existed after
Yeah,
COVID.
we're like,
That was silly of us to think, but some other places are gone because of COVID. And it's like, shit, I mean, the government should have kept them going, all of them going, but I guess they didn't. Maybe it was a good excuse to quit their business and just start taking care of themselves. Wait, yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
it smells good.
Got a little pesto in it.
Yeah. Maybe we didn't really. Yeah, we needed the olive oil. Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
Is this trash any of this?
Yeah. I have it.
It smells good.
Yeah, it does.
I was wanting a ham and cheese sandwich earlier.
Yeah, it looks like it's ham and
We got a
something.
sort of a French style baguette.
Yeah.
Jambon baguette.
Nice.
Nice. Heavy.
Throw this here. Let's throw all the trash, I guess, in this bag.
Okay. Now, does everybody do this? Do they bring their picnic to Starbucks? If they don't, it's
Some
weird.
people do. I've seen it, and I'm so glad they do, so we can do it. Okay.
I'm a little scared.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared. We
So,
saw,
let's do half. Right?
hot food eating contest once on TV, and they had reaper peppers.
They did.
Yeah.
Was that the one that the hottest one?
Yeah.
Was?
But they were like genetically altered. to
They
be,
smell
like,
hot, and
super hot. Yeah.
be careful. Like seriously, you don't want to
You don't even
kill
want to get it on
ourselves.
your fingers.
You know. And, we're used to hot peppers, but we don't do these often, maybe ever.
Yeah, we haven't tried
We
it.
may never do it again.
We'll see.
We may love it and do it a bunch.
You have a trash bag?
Right here.
Oh, there it is. Now we have to eat like most of this food
Yep.
because we have all that stuff that you said. We're carrying it.
Wrong foot. We
We
may
got
be able to catch a
backpacks.
bus over there.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's do that over.
That would be smart.
I don't know
There
where.
is, oh, yeah, I don't know.
There's one within walking distance, but they're,
Yeah.
we're used to walking.
Oh. One for each of us, or you could do more?
More.
Okay. We got these sparkling waters.
Oh,
Celsius sparkling orange and wildberry waters for energy boosts, metabolism acceleration. Pick me up, basically.
yeah, it's excellent.
It's got
looking.
all these bad things on the back. It's got none of them.
Yeah, no sugar, no bad stuff. How do they do that nowadays? They like it.
I think this is the rich people. What do you think?
Yeah, some rich. This is like the north side, so rich people could come in. Yeah, on our side, the mall is poor people, right? I mean, on our side, everything poor people, really. Let's get on it. Okay. And, throw that away, I guess. Here's napkin on here, right here in this. Okay, this looks good. This looks really pretty. You might have to show them.
We're spoiled.
We are totally spoiled,
When you
dude.
get a whole jug, like this is a jug
It's got cheese
of
on it.
organic Greek olive oil just to go with the picnic. When you have olive oil at home, but you just gotta have olive oil.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, those chippy.
Chippies,
Yes,
man,
I
those
do.
are
Heck
good.
yeah.
This is all cheese, dude. All cheese.
I admire your sense of adventure, sweetie.
Yeah, we've got adventurous foods, thank goodness, or we'd be dead. Going through all this hardship. You want some Celtic sea salt on your
Yeah,
food?
sure.
Yeah.
Celtic sea salt, sure. Throw those right up there.
Gotta show them our dinners.
It looks very Greek, doesn't it?
It's all Greek to me.
Well, we gotta disperse this bag.
They can see our dinners now.
Yeah.
This goes in this. We'll put it between us.
I probably will need a little mustard for the ham and cheese one.
I hope you have our bus trip cards. Goodie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Make sure, yeah, I do that.
Okay, goodie. Okay, let's close this. Okay. Let's put all the food in this backpack.
Okay.
So let's put anything we're not going to use right now in this backpack. Right now it's peppers. Yeah. I'll put the peppers in the front here.
Okay.
And then we're not going to use these.
Ooh, look at those.
Ooh, we got to have some of that.
I'm showing that. That'll be dessert, I guess.
Keto friendly, no sugar and stuff. I love it. We'll see how it tastes, but I'm sure it's good.
These are heavy. They go near the bottom.
Yeah.
These can actually get packed into that bag inside the coffee mugs.
Okay,
Which they
cool.
brought. They'll fit inside each coffee mug.
Okay, cool. And here's some trash now. Oh, bring it back over here. Oh, that tea can go in this.
Now, you may want this right now. I don't know.
No, I've got water, so I'll
Okay,
put it
right.
right there, but we'll shine.
Okay.
Nice water. Okay. Be careful, those are all on the edge. So.
Freaking safe person. Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
You know. No.
That can go in there. Almost dropped that. Okay, cool.
I literally
Yeah, I'll put that in there. Ooh, these are cool.
Now we're almost to the bottom of the bag.
Thank goodness. Oh, yeah, we can show them.
Now, we said we wanted a receipt. Do we want to save this?
Yeah, let's see how much money we have left.
Look, that's not bad.
We'll put that in my wallet, I guess.
Well,
Well, I never remember this thing. Never remember this thing. Oh, I never remember this.
Or are you going to keep it for a trash bag? That's nice.
I was going to fold it up. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now I think we've got it all organized.
I may be able to arrange my bag in a way that the meat can go in my bag even if it's sticking out the top.
Okay. I think you can do that.
I'll do that last. I've got that there for right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is good. We're trying to organize everything, get it real organized, so, and we're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna put a little mustard on my stuff.
Yeah.
My sweetheart already wiped off the tables for us.
I was like, okay, that's good. And then, but I
Where's that trash can go? That trash bag, I keep putting it right beside me and then on here. Let's put it right between us. Because we're going to keep using it apparently. Okay. Okay. Dudes, here we go. I don't know if I'm cranky and tired, but I know I'm hungry. Probably cranky and tired too. We've eaten, but we've walked so much. I mean, we've eaten a little bit.
A lot. I'm
We've
gonna do
walked
a
so
mayo
much.
too. Why not? Put that in there.
A mayo with olive oil in it, man.
Yeah.
That's what they gave us at Sprouts.
But we weren't satisfied with just that. We had to get real olive oil.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a mess now, so
Yeah.
we can maybe put it right here on the table and it won't blow away, I hope.
Nice. It's all hemmed in now.
Yeah.
Good.
And we'll need our olive oil.
Yeah. There it is.
I'm gonna set this
Here's the lid.
right here. There we go. Well, sweetheart, this is so lovely.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Chuck Zero thing. Toast, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna
We'll start with
that.
dessert. That's
Yeah.
how we roll.
I don't know how sugary or sweet it'll be, but let's just give it our best shot. This is really neat. It's got 0 sugars. It's got a little bit of sugar. Sorry. Okay. No, fiber. Like 1 gram of sugar. And it's like 0% sugar. Okay. Trying to get off the sugar. This is hard with sugar and carbs.
It's kind of a neat, sort of a zigzag little pattern.
Oh man, I love this kind of stuff. Okay, ready?
Cheers.
Clink. Bon appetit. That, this is, you can't see my face. This is good, man.
That is good.
How'd they do that?
That's yummy.
There's no sugar in it? Are they crazy or what? They gotta be lying. This is good. That's good, dude. Yeah, we may look like sunburned and windburned and dustburned, but
We're gonna follow it up with
an ass burn. But
deeper pepper here.
really?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Spicy.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
Did you have very much?
No.
Me neither, and it's hot.
We like that.
Yeah. But that's hot. Okay. Let's follow it up with some food and sweeten it up. Ooh. I'll tell you what. That's hot. Doesn't even have a warning on it. Might should, man. We were like, oh, I don't know if this is fake. You know how they say, oh, this is the hottest in the world, and then you taste it and it's like, got no heat. This doesn't even say nothing, and it's the hottest in the world
My
now.
baby just went for it with the oil. She just put it. Went for it. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. That's hot.
Yeah, I might just have that little piece and then one more toward the end of the meal.
Maybe the middle so we can have more. Ooh. Keto bar, I just sweeten it up. You follow it with dairy or with sugar and it'll soften that heat.
Okay, I'm trying what do they call this? A
I think it's a Capri ciabatta.
Yeah.
Capri ciabatta. I don't know. Maybe it's a curse word in Italy. I don't know.
We're having fun. We're in our element. My baby said,
We're traveling.
there's all this abundance
We're
in
on
the
the
world.
other side of town.
And there's all the stuff we want. And the world is just bringing us the stuff we want.
I wanted some of that yerba
And I
mate.
said, yep,
And then we found it by the frat.
Seems like all's right. There's all this stuff and the stuff we want, and we got the stuff we want.
Yeah.
How
We've been
should
losing weight because we're walking, hiking, and I'm okay with it, but we are. My baby doesn't need to at all, man.
You know, I'm
And
trying
we're
to
getting
gain
battered
weight.
by
This
the
is how you do it.
elements too, aren't we? But if we go to Europe and we backpack and we live in hostels, it's gonna be rough, man.
These are good.
So we gotta be prepared. Oh, I know. Those are the best in the world, man. Not hostels, but these wisps. Here's the deal. If you're going to be going to a pepper eating contest, I've already been to one and I won it, but it wasn't a formal one. It was impromptu. But I knew about it a week beforehand.
These are good.
Really good.
These are good. Yeah.
I prepared. I went and ate the hottest food in the world.
Wow.
And then it was easy to do at the time. It was easy to win. In part because I've been spending a couple of years doing that, right? And then a week in advance, I just ate every hot thing I could. I ate at Horseman's Haven, babe. I ate as much of their level 3 green chili as I could. And they were like, no, because I'm white, I guess. And I'm like, yes. And I ate it, and oh, it was hot.
Yeah.
And these are high. And if you're gonna go to a real pepper eating contest, you're not gonna be eating food with it. You're gonna eat the whole thing. And yeah, ouch. Ooh.
Ooh, baby. Take it easy, honey.
And water. That's just my second.
Oh boy, I'm not even ready for my second. I'm not kidding. These are hot.
They're dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerously hot.
I worry about my baby sometimes when she starts.
And these, I'm being
She's
careful.
been more tolerant of the hot food lately. We get this Serrano
I go in
peppers.
cycles though, where I'm like, ooh, that's too hot, I can't handle it. And other times I'm like, oh.
And I'm like nibbling on a Serrano and going slow, and she's like, "These aren't even hot." I'm like, "Oh, it is."
And the next time I'll be like, okay, I can't even eat more than half of it. These are hot. These are like,
Okay, here we go.
the part I'm worried about is gotta stay near the bathroom just in case. That's serious heat. I remember as a kid in high school reading a book, a story by Steinbeck, and I was supposed to be paying attention. And it was about a pepper eating contest in Mexico, and I was like, man, I want some peppers. But I don't know that I actually want to be in a pepper eating contest.
No, I don't think I could do it.
I got my limits.
We saw like that contest we watched.
Oh my
it was, on
God.
TV. It was on. But I call everything TV.
Mm-hmm.
Those people had something wrong with them. They were not normal people. They were missing.
No, that guy
part of
was.
their palate
No,
or
that
something.
guy who won literally had an illness. They couldn't taste anything. I know about that illness. I won't go into detail about it, but they can't taste.
Yeah.
So
he probably
he
done additional damage to the whole inside of his mouth and throat, and he didn't
well,
even know it.
his whole digestive tract.
Yeah.
But hey, he won.
He was like the
He got
Terminator
rewarded.
of hot food.
Napkins. I'm sorry. Oh, they're right here. I need more napkins, man.
Now this sandwich, this is just
They're good.
excellent. This is kind of, I don't know what's in it.
That's the kind of heat that's still burning after you eat food and stuff. Ooh, hot.
I don't even know what's in this. If you all look
It's
at it.
like a mozzarella.
Mozzarella, pesto. My lady said
Pesto.
pesto. Probably tomato. You're
Tomato.
right. No meat. I thought it was pepperoni. It's probably tomato.
Yeah, it's tomato. And it's good. It's better
Yeah.
than. Yeah.
It's good.
Man, that's the kind of heat that keeps on heating.
I'm actually gonna encourage you not to eat a lot
Yeah.
more of it right now.
If I have any, it's going to be a tiny bit, no more bit.
My nose is running over.
That's the kind of pepper I'd eat if I had a bad stuffed up head. That'd get through. That would get through and open it up. It would get through.
I have to say, well, this is an excellent picnic. Here's to my honey bunny.
I'm my sweet baby.
Here's
He's my mule. He's carrying all this. He's my burro.
what did they say?
Yeah, something like that.
If it's a burro, they would say with a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would be. Just think of that with the Spanish accent.
I think it's what you kind of already did. You can have some coffee.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, coffee. I'm sorry.
Coffee. There you go.
Man, I need it to.
Yeah.
Coffee can settle that heat down too. It makes it hotter at first, and then it'll cool it down. Thank you. I'm sorry. That's hot stuff, man. Sugar, milk, dairy, all that'll cool it down, but I might need a whole vat of ice cream. Dude, you're lucky to be a part of our day. Because we're not turned, well, yeah, we're turned on the camera a little bit, but we're reluctant to nowadays. We're a lot more, no, let's do it like this.
But this was a special occasion, so we just had to invite you.
I forgot, they like it. Oop, shit, my pepper fell.
Uh-oh. Well, you can share mine.
No, shit. No, can you get it? Pick it up with this. It is too hot to touch. Okay, you can throw that grape in there. Okay. You might want to rinse my pepper. Just right here. Just touch it a little bit. Okay, thanks. It's gonna be hot. Water. I forgot, if you film this way, they see it like that way, horizontal. If you film vertical, they watch it horizontal. If you film horizontal, they have to watch it vertical.
What happens if we film upside down with your camera? Do they see it upside down?
Yeah, they see it upside down, remember? And sometimes upside down and sideways, which is our favorite.
Yeah.
We need to go to opposite. They're here.
Oh, hey.
Oh, let's go
really?
there. We have to
Okay.
go there. I hope they're open, but we gotta
Yeah.
go there, man. Mm. We read there. We had a public reading there. And a film that played upside down. A film of us while we were reading, right? It was cool, huh? It was like the coolest thing ever in the whole world.
Oh, it's starting.
I want more heat, but I think I better be careful now.
Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember.
Better slow down and enjoy our food.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going a little Ayurvedic, but they don't eat spicy food, do they? I don't think they do.
It.
They don't.
I doubt it. No, it's all sorry, but bland. And drab. What's the opposite of spicy? Drab.
Bland, maybe. I don't think they do a lot of salt. Like anything with really strong flavors, they.
I'm sorry. I can't.
And that's
I can't
what
see
we
that
eat all the
as
time.
Healthy, you know. They say
It's healthy, man. They are healthy.
Oh no, it doesn't seem healthy.
They are healthy.
Eat
I mean it.
like
They are
drab,
healthy.
bland food all the time.
But I don't understand it because they say don't eat any. If you're like one way, don't eat any red food. Like what? What do you mean by no red food? I don't. How's that have nothing to do with
I can think of tomatoes.
peppers? These peppers.
What else?
I don't know. Then they might say no. Like only eat colors. It's the colors that you eat, huh? And pure foods, but it's based on the color of the food, I think. Don't take my word for it, but. And if you want another onion, I've got more.
No, I've still got it.
Yeah, that is still when it's magic, man. Man, I love peppers. They're the greatest in the world. And they cause suffering, don't they?
Yeah. Colors. There was a movie in the 80s or 90s called Colors. It was about gang life.
Oh.
Colors. That's the only part of the rap I remember that was like the
Did you
theme
watch
song.
it though?
I don't think I ever saw it.
Me
It
neither.
was probably
But,
like before Boys in the Hood.
I never watched that. Did you?
Maybe parts of it.
I never responded to
I was thinking the Ayurvedics could use it as their like
Song. Their theme song.
Their like their theme songs. You know.
But it's already taken.
Yeah, but everything gets hijacked and sort of
Yeah, but we're
recycled.
trying to eschew hijacking stuff.
Yeah.
We're trying to eschew anything that we get accused of plagiarizing or
Right.
appropriating. Although it's impossible to not do it. Especially when you live in a city where there's all these cultural influences. You're going to be influenced by it, and that's the whole fucking point, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, we're going to talk some shit right now, right, babe?
Okay. Yeah.
We gotta talk shit, man.
No.
We can't just stop completely talking shit. Who would watch us if all we did was
trying to
be
be
positive?
nice and
We're
wear
trying.
kick gloves
And be politically correct, which I believe in. I believe in that, don't you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being sensitive and shit, but I'm not good at it. I doubt anyone in the world thinks I'm politically correct. But I hope I am. Hot stuff, man.
But sometimes
Ayurvedics would kick my ass for that. And they'd be able to, babe. They
Really?
would be able to.
What,
An 80-year-old Ayurvedic could come and kick my ass easy.
can they eat spinach? It's green. They can eat spinach.
If it's, you know, I mean, it depends. Some people could eat red food, I guess. And others cannot. It depends on your, like, I'm an air person with a fire tendency. You're a fire person with a fire tendency.
Take this, Ayurvedics.
Well,
Ate some red food.
and then they come and kick your ass.
See, yeah, because I was being politically incorrect, at least
Well,
according
they
to them.
do lots of stretching. They are like, I think they do, this is what I think, I don't know a lot, but trying to educate the people who are even less educated than I am, and I may not be able to do it correctly, so look it up, but they do lots of, like, yoga. Like, they can, like, an 80-year-old Ayurvedic can, like, touch their head to their own crotch, I'm sure, so. Easy. It's easy for them to do that, babe. They do that every day, all the time.
Like, all the time.
All the
day
time.
long,
Every day. They do it morning and night, and probably during breaks they do it too. That's how they.
That's how they take breaks.
Their
They're
health
always on
is
break.
the most important thing to them, and they're smart for that. They'd rather have health than this delicious
colors.
than this delicious
Colors.
pepper, and we'd kind of rather have the pepper. Because we think that a life without peppers isn't a life worth living. But I may go more Ayurvedic over time. I don't know. I'm going more keto already.
We'll only eat flat foods.
It's good.
Now, we're going to talk some shit.
Oh yeah, we forgot. That wasn't talking shit there. That was just us
That was just making
educating.
fun. That was just making fun.
We weren't even making fun. We were educating people about Ayurvedic stuff.
I'm getting mine. I ate some of that pepper and I think it burned the roof of my mouth.
Oh shit, that's hot. I'm sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, no,
You may
I-
have a blister. Drink
Yeah,
something
really.
cold, or drink your
Got a
coffee. A little dangle, you got a
little flap of the roof
yeah,
of my
that's a
mouth.
blister.
Yeah.
A broken blister.
See, they're laughing at me now. We're in an Ayurvedic world with their heads and their
Yeah.
crotches. Yeah.
They are.
They're laughing at me.
They're saying, "So, see, we told you." We
It was
told
worth
you.
it.
And then when he loses his temper, goes crazy, and starts throwing shit, it'll be because we ate this fiery food, and he's already a fire personality, and I'm air and fire. And like, so we eat fiery shit, and then we wonder why we were enraged all the time.
When we eat, ooh, fire. And when we kiss too, huh, baby. That's like,
I've used like 1 billion napkins,
this is good picking.
and I'm okay with it. That pepper is good for me, man.
This pepper is something else.
I'm working on putting my face in my crotch, but I can touch my toes, and then I can touch the floor now. And I have never in my life been able to do that, so the Ayurvedics would be proud. I think the Ayurvedics are pretty amazing, to be honest. I don't understand the food. I need to study it more. And I'm pretty sure I would ruin the diet all the time, but did you get some hot pepper? Drink that hot coffee, it'll help it. I'll have some keto bar. But you know, we have those lily pops. I've got some in here, and they are so good, and they're totally Ayurvedic. And they're to calm ground the air personality person or whatever, and to calm and soothe the fire personality. And I swear to goodness, since I'm both, I think I'm diagnosing myself through Ayurvedic paradigm. It works. It worked for me. It's like, what? I ate a little lily pod. But if it works, it works.
I like this spot.
Perfect spot.
Kind of like a little alcove.
Little alcove is what I'd call it too.
Our own little alcove.
Perfect. We've got our, what is that, a cart over there?
Yeah, our grocery cart.
And then we've got to get over the opposite at some point. I feel like we've been rushing all day, but we had to walk all over the fucking place. We walked to Connie's first, and then they were closed. What? What is wrong with you, Connie's? I'm gonna just say it. You have to close all day for a staff meeting? Do you know how many people you turned away? How many people came to your door and went, what the fuck, and left? And we had to walk all the way to this bar, which was miles and miles.
And we have to probably walk some more miles, because I don't think the bus that normally stops here runs anymore. Unless we call it an auto.
Yeah, let's just.
We can do it.
Let's just take our time. I can hike a whole ton more, carry more shit.
Especially after this meal. See, Ayurvedics take that.
I think half of it is hot pepper.
We can walk for miles and miles, and we can walk.
They can too.
Well, yeah.
And they can do it with their face in their crotch, and they're. I mean, they bend, they stretch.
That's amazing.
They do this every day. Right? Like this is their head, this is their feet, and they go. And then they
wiggle their feet while they're doubled over like that.
Probably. I mean, they are
just looks weird.
Totally into their health, and I admire it. But their food is bland. But I still like that lily pod. Man, that's what I mean. I think I could acquire a taste for it. I wonder if they eat this cheese. I wonder if they eat cheese. Probably not.
Probably not. It's too
flavorful.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I think they eat like noodles. I know they eat some sort of noodles. They eat like some sort of tortilla type bread. I think they eat meat. Certain meats.
Right. I'm just confused. I'm just confused.
That's probably because I don't know what I'm talking about. And they're watching it and they're confused.
Yeah.
They can educate us a little bit more. We'll have to educate ourselves. But what were you going to say?
We don't want to confuse them and trick them into eating something that's the wrong color,
Right. Or even convince them to eat peppers, and then they start going crazy.
So they get confused, like if they can eat Swiss cheese or only cheddar cheese.
No, I don't think they can eat cheese, maybe.
No cheese?
Nothing really. I think it's like basically plants and basics. Foods.
What other colors does cheese come in? Green. Can you get green cheese? Like super
well, you can get blue cheese.
Blue
That's blue cheese.
Sure
it's so good.
Yeah.
They probably can't eat that.
Eat it.
No.
They can
I
eat
mean,
the blue part. just
maybe
not
even
the
if they
other
could eat
part.
cheese, they probably couldn't eat that.
They can eat the crumbly blue part.
No, that's mold. I'm sorry, but it is.
Oh. They can't eat mold. Depends on what color it is. Colors.
No.
Colors.
Okay, let's talk some
Let's
shit
talk some
and not
shit.
about
Not about
diabetes. We admire their. We start. Okay, I'm gonna let you take this one, and
So
then I'm
we
gonna
were
interject.
walking around in the downtown Santa Fe area, and we were walking by the Santa Fe, the offices of the Santa Fe Symphony
The
Orchestra.
offices of the Santa Fe Symphony
And we
Orchestra.
looked in the window.
We were like, "What the fuck?"
That can't be. That can't be. Well, they got a big
I knew it could be. I
sort
knew.
of harpsichord, sort of old school looking piano from probably like the 18th century or something in there. When you look in across the floor of their lobby, and then right above this thing, they have a big painting in a nice frame hanging on the wall. And my baby and I looked at it, and we both like, we've seen that painting before.
Yeah.
We've seen that
In
painting.
art
We've
history
seen
books.
that painting in our art history classes and art
And he
history
said, "It's
books,
a
or-
print, it's a copy." I'm
I was
like,
like,
"No,
it's
it's
a print.
real."
And my baby said, no, it's a real deal. And I was like, no way. Not hanging right there. Like, and this kind of
That's a weird
chintzy
lobby.
kind of weird little office lobby, you know. And that's not, it wasn't
Like a
derelict,
foyer, a
but
foyer.
it wasn't like a glamorous place by any means.
It's
just
nice.
kind of like
It's
nice
nice.
little
It's a
office
nice place.
complex building space.
I mean, the foyer's the nicest part.
Well, the first time we saw this
After
was
that, it kind of goes downhill. But
a few days ago, and we walked by and looked in the window and
Yeah.
saw this, and I thought,
and we looked at
we
some
gotta
other
go
art
back.
in there, and we were like, "That is
They
cool."
were closed. They were closed the first time.
And they have
We were-
these acrylic chairs that I'm like, "Who designed those?"
Yeah, my baby liked the chairs. They had some modern art paintings too, kind of on the, you know, the
Sides.
side of the foyer, the side
side foyer.
walls of the foyer. They had some modern paintings,
Wow.
and we liked those too. And my baby loved the chairs. The
I
chairs,
loved
you know,
the art
yeah.
too, man. I was like,
yeah.
not just the chairs.
Yeah,
the,
the chairs are pretty dang nice though.
yeah,
You know.
I was like, "Ooh,
And they're like, okay, we're gonna come back
just some
sometime when they're
acrylic
open.
chairs, simple, clear, sticky legs.
Almost like,
Very modern.
yeah.
Very like floating.
Did you touch them? Were they
No,
plastic
I
or
didn't.
glass? We didn't
I think
touch
it's
them. We didn't
acrylic.
touch the paintings either. Okay. Well,
I had to
thought
keep an
about
eye
it.
on
Did
him.
you think about
No.
it? You didn't.
I'm totally
I
wrong
thought
to do
about it.
that.
I didn't. I knew I wouldn't do it. I wasn't even really tempted to do it, but I thought about doing it.
I thought you might do it. And I was like,
wow, like.
and he had to wear a mask. And I was glad because he was like talking right up there, real excited.
So we went by
Not
there
the first
today,
time. The first time they were closed.
and they were open. You know, they were open. I'm sorry, they were open.
The door was open.
The door was open,
And we went
could
in.
walk in. We walked into the lobby, and
And we were
we're in
there
the
for
lobby,
like 20
standing
minutes.
before the piano thing, right in front of the paintings, and off to the right, there's a hallway that led down to some, you know,
Offices and people were in it
offices.
working.
But
And a
nobody,
big
nobody came out to
ding.
greet us. The door,
And we were okay with
the
that
door
at
went
first.
bing. When we walked in, it made a chime, so they'd know we were there. But
But-
they knew we were there. They didn't care.
No,
care.
they didn't care. And so we got to look at the art in the foyer and then the side boardroom. We just walked around and looked.
Yeah, we went like
Okay,
like we
what
were
was
in a
that
gallery.
painting that we saw first?
Well, the first thing we did was we walked right up to the one that we said it's a print. I said it's a print. My baby said
And I
it's a
said
real
from
deal.
art history,
I
and
said,
he
yeah.
agreed.
I said, yeah, come on. I said,
Yeah.
that's probably, come on, that's going to be a multi-million-dollar painting. It's got to be, you know. And we walked up to it. My baby walked up to, and we could tell
The
right
plaque.
when we walked up to it without even reading it that it was not a print. It was the real deal. You could see the texture of the paint, the brush strokes, the
Beautiful.
You know,
An
and she
impressionistic
went up and
piece.
said it's a Augusta.
Pierre Auguste Renoir.
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 Oh, it was
Renoir.
a Renoir.
A Renoir.
It's
An original. It was something galette.
It was.
It was in French, so I don't remember
Yeah.
how to pronounce it and stuff.
Darn, I wanted to remember that.
It was something galette.
Galette, yeah.
It had an M in one of the words, and it was kind of like here having a meal out on the plaza type
Yeah.
thing.
And it was,
It was
a
so
woman
cool.
and like a.
Oh, there's 1 million people
Yeah,
in the
1 million
painting.
people.
It was, and then building
Toward
in
the
the
front
back.
of it was the woman wearing a dress or a striped,
Yeah,
a
kind of
striped
facing
hat,
not out,
or a striped
but
dress.
at another person, a man with a little
With
bald
kind of
spot
some
on
bald
his
spots
back.
like under his hair, like he was trying to
He had
hide
some
the
hair,
bald
but he had a
spots.
little bald spot back there, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I remember that from art history.
And sure enough, it was the real deal. It was the
It's
real
a
deal.
real Renoir in there.
What?
And I was like, is that one
What?
a Van Gogh? The little
right,
one?
right next to that one, there were two little ones
Oh my
hanging
God.
one above the other, and the one on top was, what was it? Was it some
Well,
flowers?
It was some flowers,
Some
yeah.
flowers, and we both looked at it.
And the one on the bottom was
and we both
also
thought
some
the
flowers.
same thing. We thought that looks like a
Van
Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Well, that's what we thought.
Okay, that's what we thought. And like,
Like,
wait,
it
they have
can't
a
be. It
Renoir and a
can't
Van
be.
Gogh?
It can't
But
be.
hey, they had a Renoir, right? So were
Yeah,
they?
so we're like, maybe it can be.
So they left us alone so long, nobody came out there, that we went around to the boardroom, and I'm like, oh, that must be a Sanzane back there. We went up to it, and it said on the plaque,
Vincent Van Gogh.
Vincent Van
Van
Gogh.
Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Big.
I've never seen a Van
painting.
Gogh. I've never seen a
In this
Renoir.
little, in this
And I
little
just saw a
office
Renoir
with the
and a
door
Van
open
Gogh.
and the lights off and a boardroom
And no
table
people.
that nobody was at, and maybe some, pen holders, and maybe some not business
A little
crap,
file
kinda
cabinet.
cluttering the room. And a Van
It was
Gogh,
nice, but
big
yeah.
Van Gogh
Yeah,
in there.
a big
And
long
then-
boardroom table, it's like
And then my
wheels,
baby
but-
kind of went back around the boardroom
I was like,
table.
what's this beautiful
and over
one?
to the far end of the room, she's like, I got to check this one out. What's this? And I was kind of like 5-7 paces behind her, and she walked over to it.
And then my eyes popped
and
out.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Tell them who it was.
It was a Monet.
It was a Monet.
An
A Monet.
original Monet that I got
It
to
was-
see right there in front of
It
me.
was
Like,
La Gare at someplace.
it was like
Gare
the
at
train
the
station. We don't know because we didn't know how to translate the words, okay, so we are just taking in all this art. We're just like, and then they had modern Santa Fe art too. I'm sorry, I don't know all the painters. And then there was a really
Cool
cool
stuff, though.
modernist
Cool stuff.
piece to the right of the door. So we never figured out who the two little paintings were, but I'm guessing the top one was Van Gogh. I don't know the bottom one.
No, we don't.
And
we still
we
don't
should know because we went and asked, okay? So finally, we're like, oh my God,
Here's
we gotta ask
Here's the part where we end
about
up
this
talking
stuff. And
shit.
I was like, I don't even want to go do this, but my sweetheart, I'm like, I've had the experience. Let's skedaddle before these people come
And I
in.
said, no, I gotta know, I gotta
And
hear
I said,
the
babe,
story behind
let's
this
like be
fantastic
cool and
artwork."
be like, we belong here because we do. Apparently, we didn't belong there.
Well, according to some.
Well, they felt that we didn't belong there
Yeah, they were like, we've been walking around.
for 20 minutes with all this very expensive, very blue chip. I think they'd call it like high end art, like the rare world class. Like real art, dude. And so we're just sitting there hanging around with it. And I looked and I'm like, oh, there's no cameras. Or maybe there were, but I didn't
behind
look.
the frames for like wires for alarms.
Yeah.
No, they just like put a
Maybe
nail
we
in the
shouldn't
wall.
say that. It was good.
Yeah.
But by the time this gets posted, I'm sure they'll have serious fucking, because we made them understand this, okay? But So we went down the way, and my baby chose that office to
Yeah, it was
distract
it was the
somebody.
first door on the right. It was the office with people in it, you know, like, and it was practically like we had to announce ourselves, like, hello, we're here.
There was a lady sitting at a laptop, staring at the
Get some
laptop,
attention in this place.
and then a lady talking to her, and they didn't even want to talk to us, and the lady was just staring at her computer, and we were saying, hey, we really love and appreciate the art that you guys have out here. And she seemed like she didn't even know what we were talking about, and she wouldn't look up at us or nothing, and
it was like she was busy.
well, she was busy. She told us she was busy.
Bothered. She was bothered that we were there.
And
Even though they
she
were in
didn't
office, it
know
was open to the
anything
public, that they were
about
supposed to
the
be
art.
open.
She didn't know anything about the art, just that it was donated by the board members to the symphony, and the symphony now owns the art. But she didn't even know who did it. We didn't either. We were asking her, but I mean, she works there. She didn't know, and we kind of accidentally outed her about this because my baby kept asking questions, and she said, well, you know, I'm busy, I'm on a deadline. I said, okay, let's skedaddle. So we went back out, and my baby said, let's take some pictures.
Yeah, I wanted to take pictures. I wanted us standing in front of this, I'm going to say priceless art, for one thing, that was hanging there.
It's probably not actually literally priceless, but
No,
it's darn close
price
to it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's hot.
I'm not going to follow up with Pete, man.
Finished mine. Boy, that's hot. Did you finish yours?
No.
Oh, good. Yeah.
You finished yours? Man.
Now, mind you, it was only half of.
I know, but I ate about
Reaper
a third, man,
Wow.
of that half. So anyway, we're interrupting this lady. She's like staring at her computer. I don't know, it was donated by and then she didn't know who had made those little
and
ones.
I'm afraid
and
the more questions I asked, the more hostile she got, really.
Yeah, and then he asked about the piano.
I wanted to know.
It's an antique piano, and I'm busy.
It's really old.
And then I'm on a deadline, and we go back out, and my baby's like, you can take a picture, and I can take a picture, and I'm like, okay, I have to dig my phone out. By the time we got that far, that lady was pissed at us for existing, and she came out and she said, we're closed right now, you need to go. And I'm like, whoa, okay, you're closed. We have so much shit we have to gather up. Hope we got it all.
Like, well, we're not even supposed to be open now.
We're not even open. We weren't even open.
Unlocked. Yeah, it was. It was business hours. It said on the door that you were open. You know.
She became a bitch from hell.
Oh my God, she was like.
She was horrible.
She was
I mean,
like shooting daggers at us from her eyes. Like,
yeah, she hated our guts, and you know what? Feeling kind of became mutual, and now we don't like the Santa Fe Symphony. And if we hear their music, we are going to vomit. And even if they're good or whatever, I'm sorry, but they are being repped. She was repping.
Yeah.
And she repped very badly.
Oh, it was terrible.
She didn't know we're filmmakers and shit, and that would fell on her. I gotta tell you, these people need to up their game. And yeah, we went in maybe looking like riffraff, but hey, riffraff might have $1 billion fucking bucks in their back pocket.
She didn't know.
We didn't, but we barely had enough to pay for whatever at the Sprouts.
But we
had enough,
EBT, so
but we also had to pay some cash.
Yeah, my baby.
And we almost didn't make it. We had to use 2 cards, and there's
between
probably
2
about
bank cards and it worked.
$1 left in total in all my accounts. Let's hope nothing fucking bounces.
But boy, that was a good picnic.
It was so wonderful.
Yeah, and we'll be back.
But that lady, I gotta tell you, she inspired. For one thing, she's more ignorant than we are about art, and we accidentally revealed that to her. For another thing, she is like totally discriminatory. Okay, she's discriminatory. She discriminated against us because we look like. To her, we look like riffraff. We told her we were artists, and that freaked her out.
Before she kicked us out. I said,
she did kick us out.
I was astounded.
But I will say we should have left when she.
Is this always like
conveying
this?
that she's not busy. I mean, that's
to the
busy.
public, so the public can just walk in and be left totally unattended.
The thing is, she didn't know how
she said,
valuable the art was. She had no idea.
Usually people come in to buy tickets. buy tickets to the symphony. And I was like, well, what if we were in here to buy tickets? You know, what do you walk in and just like wait and like, where is everybody? You know,
Maybe they know where to go.
Like,
Maybe they know go down
while
and
we
go.
wait for somebody to come out and offer to sell us tickets. She wasn't doing that. Nobody was doing that.
But
she
I'll
wasn't
tell you
doing
this
anything.
much:
She was sitting in her office.
we weren't going to buy tickets, so and we never
Sure,
will.
not now. We're going to wait until they send us a written invitation. You know,
A written apology
to us
with
personally.
some tickets
With
for
some
free
tickets,
because
like,
we're
please.
riffraff and can't
Yeah.
afford nothing. But we've got to stand there and apprehend a Renoir, a Van Gogh, or maybe two,
Yeah.
and a Monet, and some other
and
really
some
cool
really nice
Santa Fe
modern stuff,
modernist,
yeah.
and another one that's modernist, not Santa Fe.
That's cool. I'm kind of.
And that is special, and we're grateful for that. So, no mio haringe kyo for that. And but the way you treat people there is just like low and disgusting. There, I've had my say. We're talking shit.
Talking shit.
And if you want to go to Santa Fe
About the
Symphony
Santa Fe
Orchestra,
Symphony and
call them
particularly
up and go
some
in
of
there
their
and see their
employees
Renoirs.
who work at the offices.
They're Renoirs.
in particular.
Yeah,
One
it's
of them.
just
One
that
of
that
them.
one lady,
Yeah,
but I'm
that
still
one
not
lady.
going till
We're not
give
telling
me
her name. We don't even know her name. We don't want to know her name.
She won't give us her name
She's
'cause
that
she's
one
that
lady who
rude.
was at that
So-
in that office.
She's the rude one.
Yeah.
You'll know her.
You'll know her.
You'll know her.
You'll know her.
If you go in with, show them how your mask looked. Put on your hat, show them your mask.
So, you know,
And I looked like this. I had another extra
look kinda
scarf.
like-
But put that mask on. And then you had your hat on. Put your hat on and show them. And maybe our hair was a little fluffy. Yeah, well, no, hey.
I
it's
think we
not
look
too
very
fluffy.
cool because we could be
stopped and tried to.
Hollywood.
I may have had
movie
a
stars.
dangler out my nose.
For all
Okay,
she
I
knows,
found
we're
it
Hollywood
afterward.
movie stars, and we
And I was
dress
like, man,
how
why
we
do I
wanna
have to
dress. I look kind of like
on my
that,
nose at
you
the same
know.
time we're talking about this? And then she
What
kicked us
up?
out. I don't know why, but see, that's what my sweetheart looked like.
We look at fashionable as hell. We look like
We
we're
look
so
normal.
rich,
We may have
don't
had
give
a
fuck.
normal in
What's
a
that?
upper way, upper normal. Like
you know,
more than better than normal, better than best.
pardon us for being excited about
Art.
fine art. You know,
Yeah. And sorry we couldn't talk about the symphony, but we
Sorry.
don't know anything about it. But she didn't know anything about art,
She didn't
so
know
we're
nothing
even.
about nothing.
And she didn't. We didn't try to talk about the symphony. We tried to talk
You
about
know
art.
what? Would it have hurt her just to be a little polite? Would it have hurt her to have just a little enthusiasm?
I think she was.
about,
She didn't.
you know,
She wasn't
like-
welcoming from the first minute we stepped in there. Minute we started outing
Yeah,
her about art.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
was like very unhappy with us, and she was conveying body language. Go away, I hate you. And then she started saying it, and then she shoved us out the door and locked it behind us.
while
Did she
scowling,
think?
while
Wait,
scowling.
Oh, she scowled. She was like total. I'm sorry, but bitch. But
Yeah.
but the thing is, if she did, she think that after that we were gonna try to take that stuff?
Well, if, you know, anybody
Well,
with
she
any
saw
sense
what we
would
looked
be
like.
you know, concerned about that. But
Well,
you know,
then maybe
that's
that
not
might have
our
been
doing. That's their doing. I'm sorry, but kind of
idiotic.
Yeah, I wasn't
Even
gonna
more
say
idiotic
idiots,
than
but
we
they are
are.
idiotic.
We have every right to go in and try to see beautiful art.
Yeah.
Nobody has any right to take it. That wasn't what our intent. Or we wouldn't have gone up and said, "Hi, how you doing? Tell us about your art."
Yeah.
We would have said, "Hey, that's some cool art. Bye." Put it in the backpack and go on.
Right.
But we wouldn't do that. That's disrespectful. I value art way too highly for that. Yes, a paper towel. You better watch your paper towels when I'm
mind
around.
is boggled. That's just boggling.
And if
Boggling.
you're one of those places, I might roll up a towel in my deal and take it. But
Yeah.
then you'll charge my card anyway, and it's all good.
I just took a big stack of napkins from Starbucks.
We needed them because I used most of them sitting here eating this meal.
You know, they're all right. We got our coffee beverages and our iced tea beverages. And,
I think I want to go to Ops.
yeah, I think we should probably get moving.
So we
probably
were
get on to
talking
the next
shit,
thing. We talked
and we
some
were
shit.
eating with Jody and Darren both at the same time.
Talking shit.
But it's good to have an enemy because everybody's been so nice to us all day long that we needed this lady from the symphony to be a total bitch, to remind us that, hey, there are still bitches out there.
Total
Bitches be
total
bitches, man. And we went in so sweet. We're like, well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for letting us here.
We left so
we're not
sweet,
worthy.
too.
We're not worthy.
Yeah.
We're not worthy of this. And she decided we were literally not worthy. So. Okay, dudes, that was our
Yeah, this has
feast.
been fun. That
There's
was
our
our
trash. Okay.
Uh,
Say adios,
carry
because
all
we're
this
going
stuff
by.
on. Okay.